Hello and welcome to Dream Into Educator. So today we are going to deal with the second class of modern Indian history. Okay, in the last class we dealt up to 1698. Okay, okay, that was what we have done. We have studied about how Portuguese came, then how Dutch, English, French all came. We studied about that how they all made factories, how British made factory, how British could get the last factory in the Bengal, how they are fortifying it. A final last fortification happened, or that in the Fort Williams in Calcutta. All that we have studied. So now we are in the 1700s, and now we will move ahead. Okay, so everybody, please comment down which time you are watching this video. Okay, this will motivate you to continue and others to continue. Okay, always more also motivates me also. Okay, so that's it. So we are just going to start. Okay, friends. Now, 1707, Aurangzeb is time. So Aurangzeb is the person who got that powers and everything that British needed. So when Aurangzeb is there, they cannot stop paying tax. So just after Aurangzeb died, English stopped paying taxes. Okay, so that is something to be understood. Then 1717, 17 years later, about 17 years later, in 1717, Farooq Shiar gave permission for free trade to English. So what happened is, in that Bengal region, Farooq Shiar, okay, Farooq Shiar was a person who was against the stopping of the English stopped paying tax, and Farooq Shiar studied. Farooq Shiar didn't like that, so Farooq Shiar was thought of giving out some laws or something like that, like attacking them, etc. But he understood that the Britishers' power in India has been at a very high level. They have fortifications, etc., munitions, etc., with them. So finally he has no other way, but he finally gave permission for free trade to English. That was only he could do. And now we will study the scenario. Then at that time, what was scenario? Mughals were there in the Hyderabad region. Chin Klich Khan or Nizam ul Mulk was ruling. Then in Bengal, Murshid Quli Khan was ruling. And finally, in the Awadh, Saadat Khan was there. And these four were the major powers in India at that time. So Britishers were keen on defeating all of them and taking a stand or ruling India. Okay, so now in the 1756, okay, 1717, free trade agreement was agreed. In 1756, Bengal Nawab, another Bengal Nawab came after Murshid Quli Khan, that is Siraj-ud-Dawla. And this Siraj-ud-Dawla said to Britishers to stop further enhancement of military strength at Fort William in Calcutta. So the Britishers were further increasing their strength in the Fort William Calcutta, but he told don't do it. But British didn't listen. They kept on doing a fortification, and finally Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla has no other method, no other way, but he came there. He took many British prisoners and take the prisoners into a jail named Black Hole. Okay, this black hole has very less space, and many prisoners died of suffocation, etc., in the black hole tragedy. So that was a thing. So uh, after that, after black hole tragedy, Britishers and Bengal started like fighting a war like this thing. And the Siraj was failed. Siraj-ud-Dawla, who was the ruler of Bengal, failed because of Mir Jafar, who was his like military commander, like that. Such a post was given to Mir Jafar. This Mir Jafar was being bribed by Britishers. They told that if Mir Jafar, if this Mir Jafar could help them in defeating Siraj-ud-Dawla, he will be given the post of the power in Bengal region. And so Battle of Plassey in 1757, that is the shortest battle it was the shortest battle of just 88 minutes. The victory was finally to British, and the efforts, the uh, more efforts were taken from the British side by Robert Clive. So that was in 1757 how Britishers conquered Bengal region, and then Mir Jafar was appointed by British, and he was a puppet Nawab. Okay, so Britishers were thinking and saying everything, and Mir Jafar was just doing it. Okay, so uh, before this itself, like 1757, before 1757 itself, Britishers were also keen on defeating the uh, French from India. So French was a coming power, the emerging power, but Britishers want to uh, battle and defeat French also, so that what could happen, they could have the good control of India. So French was also an enemy of British. So it's from 1746 onwards they started war with the French. So in 1746 to 48, 2 years, first Anglo-Carnatic war was uh, fought. So French was winning it. French won it. So a treaty of Alexa Chapel was followed that war. Then after 5 more years war took, so first 2 years, then 5 more years war took place. That is second Anglo-Carnatic war. It was also won by French only. Treaty of Pondicherry was signed. But in 1756, that is after 2 years, from 1756 to 1763, in between 1756 to 1763, the 1757 Battle of Plassey was also fought. Bengal was under the control of British, so British was more powerful, and in this 56 to 63 7-year war, that is third Anglo-Carnatic war, which is also known as 7-year war, uh, British won. And 1760, a battle of Vandivash was fought in this war. That is a very important war to remember. And finally, in 1763, Treaty of Paris was signed, and Pondicherry was given back. This Pondicherry has been took from British in the Treaty of Pondicherry, and in the Treaty of Paris, Pondicherry was given back. Okay, so that was now. French was defeated. French was defeated, and French was the power of the French was declining rapidly. Okay, and the Bengal was also declining. The Bengal region was also under the control of British now. So British and French region were now under British control. So in between this itself, that is after 1757 Battle of Plassey itself, before 1763, the overall end of the Carnatic War, another power, that is Duchess, also English has defeated. That is in 1759, English fought with the Duchess, and its battle is known as the Battle of Bedada, or Hooghly, or Chinsura, like different names are there. So that is Battle of Bedara. English defeated Duchess. Okay, and in that one treaty was signed, and like that, English will be controlling India and Sri Lanka, whereas Dutch will be given Malaysia and Indonesia. British won't come there. So that was and hence the overall power was with the British. So British has now Bengal. After only Mir Jafar, who was a puppet ruler, was in Bengal. Then this French army was now losing power. Okay, and then Duchess were lost. Now, so the next more important power was Mughal power was there. Okay, Mughal power was the only power, was the power that British wanted to conquer. So that happened just after some time. That is the Mir Qasim. So Mir Jafar, okay, Mir Jafar was there. So Mir Jafar, after some time, he started disobeying Britishers. So Britishers appointed Mir Qasim instead of Mir Jafar. So after some time, Mir Qasim also didn't like the approach of Britishers. So Mir Qasim turned against Britishers. So Mir Qasim from Bengal, then Shuja-ud-Dawla, who was the then ruler of Awadh region, and also Shah Alam II, who was the Mughal king. So all three formed a tripartite alliance. Okay, an alliance was formed, and this alliance was fought with the English. And finally, in 1764, okay, 1764, Battle of Buxar was fought. Okay, Battle of Buxar was fought, and in this Battle of Buxar, with the help of Hector Munro, Britishers finally defeated the Mughal king, Awadh region, etc., and Bengal region also. All these places were defeated. So British was having a very good control. Then the some more other parts were left, like Mysore, Maratha, etc., was left. The Sikkim, where in the Punjab region, etc., was left. But the major power, the major share of power was now with the Britishers. So, okay, so that happened in the Battle of Buxar. So in the Battle of Buxar, finally the revenue rights, every rights of the Britishers increased. Okay, so that was important to know. And then in the Battle of Buxar, a treaty was signed, and this treaty started a dual government in Bengal. Okay, dual government in Bengal. This dual government means the financial powers and administrative powers. Two types of powers are there. Financial powers, that is the revenue collection powers, gives the power, the money power, and the power to do the other things, etc., is given in the by this financial. The administration is done for the welfare of people. This administration was given back to the person, like Mir Qasim, like a general was there, and he was the ruler was given that particular power, that is administrative power. But revenue collection powers was taken by Britishers. So Britishers were having all the powers, and the full responsibility was within the uh, the Bengal rulers. So that is known as dual government. Okay, that is known as dual government. Now a post of Governor General of Bengal was started, and Warren Hastings became the first Governor General of Bengal. Okay, so that is what we have studied. So now the next important powers are Maratha, Mysore, Sikh power, etc., and British now upon to conquer all of them. Okay, so in the next class we will be dealing with all that. So till then, a bye from me. So you can like the video if you like the video. You can comment me if there is some suggestion, etc. You can comment also. You can share this video to your friends also, so that they can also study well. So that is it for this video. We'll come back and we'll see in next video. Okay, so thank you. Have a nice day.